Yes, it did. Okay. Well, we are rolling then. So yes, welcome folks to this new little LP. I will be live streaming Final Fantasy IV until we beat it. Now this is the 3D remake of the game. A lot of people don't really know that this exists. It is technically a remake well, this was known as Final Fantasy II in the Eastern audiences. Sorry, not Eastern audiences, Western audiences when they first released it. Due to localization problems, so yes, this was actually Final Fantasy IV. This is a bit of a lesser known Final Fantasy because I know a lot of people don't really talk about this one. It's not the most original story, but it's still really good in my opinion. And for this particular remake, they actually had voice acting and things like that. Also, don't let this opening movie deceive you. This game actually uses a very early 2000s art style. Not early 2000s, late 2000s art style, and it clearly shows because, like I said, this game was originally remade twice. Actually 3 times, because it was remastered for the PlayStation 1 when they did an anthology of Final Fantasy, and then when they when they started porting Final Fantasies 1, 4, 5, and 6 to the Game Boy Advance, that was another remake of this game. This is a remaster of a remake that came out in the 2000s. It was originally remade for the DS, which is interesting in its own right. So it's a bit of an underrated game, if you ask me. So, yes, I know. I'm playing another Square game right after my last one. And, let me tell you something here. In the original DS version, the default difficulty was not what's known as normal. Here, it was hard. Because of that, this game was actually brutally difficult when they did the remake. I'm actually curious to see how much easier it will be, to be honest with you all. So you're going to hear a lot on my keyboard because this is on Steam, so you'll hear a lot of mouse and keyboard from me.
Lord Captain, we're nearly to the barren border.
So we are.
The trouble's him, too.
Orders may be orders, but this goes too far. Lord Captain!
We are the Red Wings, the pride of Baron. Must we now be thieves, sent to plunder from the weak?
Enough.
But Lord Captain, the Mysidians offered no resistance, and still we cut them down.
Listen to me. We did no more than what our kingdom's peace and prosperity required us to do. The Mysidians knew too much of the crystal and its secrets. His Majesty deemed it so. We are the Red Wings of Baron. It is not our place to question the orders of our king.
Lord Captain.
Lord Captain! Monsters at the floor!
So yes, a lot of traditional, just turn-based RPG fighting. I wonder if it's actually possible to lose this. I don't think so, because they don't seem to attack. So that's his technique. Darkness. Basically, it's a trade-off. He does more damage, but also does damage to himself. So under most circumstances, he's just going to one-shot these enemies now. But yeah, this is the main character of Final Fantasy IV. He is known as Cecil Harvey. You're going to learn a lot more about him as time goes on. But yes, he is the commander of the Red Wings, basically the strongest army in all of this world.
Everyone all right?
Aye.
With all these monsters as of late.
Disturbing, is it not? I wonder what it bodes. We've reached the castle, my lord!
Well then, prepare for landing, men.
My lord!
The young lord returns triumphant. You did secure Mysidia's crystal, did you not? The crystal is ours, but the Mysidians, they did not even raise a hand in their defense begging. All's the better then, is it not? Only fools would dare oppose the almighty will of Baron. Come, you must not keep his majesty waiting. I'm just giving him a generic voice because he's never really voiced in this game. Pagan. A moment, my lord. Your Majesty, I fear our good Lord Cecil's faith in you begins to waver. Does it now? Indeed, your loyalty and worth are proven once again, Captain Pagan. But the crystal is all that matters. Bring him before me, as you wish. Lord Cecil, His Majesty bids you enter. The King of Baron hails your return, Cecil. Have you brought me the crystal I trust? I have, Your Majesty. It is genuine, Your Majesty. So it is. See how it shines. That will be all, Cecil. You may leave us now. Your Majesty, have you some other matter to discuss? His eyes are rad. That's weird. Our king has granted your leave, and yet you would trouble him further? I know it's not my place to ask, Your Majesty, and I pray you can forgive my indiscretion, but what is it you aim to do? Your ways are not as they once were. My men's hearts grow heavy with misgiving. As does yours? Your Majesty, no. I would never doubt. Do you take me for a fool, Cecil? Do you think your treasonous whisperings escape my ears? After all I've done for you, Cecil, you wound me. This is most unfortunate, but I can place no trust in one who offers none in return. I hereby relieve you of command of the Red Wings. My liege, you will go to the Valley of Mist instead. There is a task I would have you do. A phantom creature haunts the borders of that land, the Eidolon of Mist. You will slay it, and deliver this ring to the village that lies beyond. They will know its meaning. Be gone at first light on the morrow. Your Majesty. I beg you, my liege, reconsider. You know Cecil would not betray me. Okay, I was not aware this matter concerned you, but as you seem so eager to protect your friend, let your spear accompany his blade on the road to Mist. Your Majesty, I've no more words. Take the ring and be gone while my mood is yet fair. Retain Cornelian Sayer. My liege! Cain, forgive me. I did not mean to draw you into this. What's to forgive? We'll slay this Eidolon of his and all will be forgotten. We'll be commanding the Red Wings again before you know it. Cain, you must be tired from the city, I know. Leave the preparations to me, and get yourself some rest. I know officially they haven't really given him a voice yet, but that more or less is his voice. Okay, I don't think there are any secrets that I know of. There's a hidden conversation here, though. What is it? This is all my doing. Forgive me. I told you, there's nothing to forgive. What's wrong? It isn't like you to act like this. I did not train in the way of the dark sword so I could steal from innocence, King. I trained because His Majesty asked it of me. You mustn't blame yourself for the orders you were given. Our king has his reasons, I'm sure of it. I envy you, Cain. Cecil, so you saw me. Flashback. I saw the openings you left. How do you expect to lead the Dragoons if you cannot even guard your own flank? My father's blood is in me. I will lead the Dragoons. Have no fear of that. You're certainly headstrong enough. No more holding back, Cecil. Fight to win this time. Don't overthink things, Cecil. You need to keep your wits about you. Or do you mean to send me off against the Eidolon alone? Of course not. We leave early on the morrow. Best get some sleep. Alright. So I don't think there are any secrets in Baron Castle that we can get at this point in time. Not that I can think of. So you are to go to Cecil's chambers, which are in this direction. Cecil. Rosa, White Major Baron. See what I mean by textures weren't really that good? Because, like I said, this is a remake for the DS. Thank goodness you're alright. The orders from Mysidia came so suddenly I'd worried. We're fine. Small wonder considering we fought mages who did not fight back. Cecil? I'll visit you in your tower later. Of course. Look who's home! Yeah, this is this guy's voice. It's kinda hard. Of course his name's Sid, right? Rosa's been worried sick about you, you know. Make that girl cry or you'll have me to answer to, you hear? Speaking of girls, how are my babies? Didn't burn out any engines, did you? You and them goons of yours need to treat those ships with more respect. Hey, why the long face? Something the matter? Sid, What? And he's sending you to hunt the Eidolon instead? But what'll happen to the Red Wings without you? I tell you, something's gotten into His Majesty. He's ordered me to build a new ship, you know, a more maneuverable one with more firepower. What's he thinking? I'm not building these things for him to wage war! There's talk among the townspeople too. Everyone's worried about where Baron's headed. And now the king's sending you away from us? This day? Well, you take care of yourself. Suppose I don't need to worry about you though, do I? I'd best be on my way to you. That daughter of mine is going to wring my neck if I spend another night here working without checking in at all. Yep. Another one of those. Oh yeah. So Namingway is a recurring character throughout the series. This one's a little different. It actually doesn't matter what you put here. So, let's see. I'm going to switch franchises entirely and call this character Mario. Say what? You can't change your name? Well, this is certainly unprecedented. It's almost as if though my existence here serves no purpose. A Namingway who cannot change a man's name is no Namingway at all. I believe it is time I embarked on a new journey to find my proper place in this world. Well then, until we meet again. Yeah, in case it wasn't clear, Namingway is like a rabbit-like character. Not really sure what to make of him, really. I've turned your bed, my lord. They told me you would be departing again on the morrow. Rest well tonight. Ah. No, I like how this place is actually decorated. It's the little things, I get it. But hey, it is pretty nice. Rest for the night? Yes. Two moons.
Your Majesty, what's become of you? Where is the noble knight, the man who took me in as an orphan and raised me as his own? The strong, just king I once knew. Is a crystal worth all this? Robbing a peaceful people of what's theirs by right. What need could be so great? King's orders or no, there's no forgiving what we've done.
Cecil? Won't you tell me what happened? First you're sent off to Mysidia, and now to hunt some beast again so soon? Did something happen in Mysidia?
No, it's nothing.
Then why won't you look at me?
In Mysidia, we stole a crystal from people who had done no wrong. I've worn this darkened armor for so long now. There's no mote of light left in me. Not even in my heart.
You're a good man, Cecil.
I'm a coward. A coward who cannot even defy orders he knows he ought not follow.
Cecil of the Red Wings is many things, but he is no coward. Not the Cecil who I love. The king is sending you to Mist to slay the Eidolon, isn't he? If anything were to happen to you, I couldn't...
Cain will be with me. I'll be fine. It's late. You should get some rest.
Be careful.
Thank you, Rosa. But I know what I've become.
Shall we then, Cecil?
I'll be counting on you, my friend.
Then you've nothing to fear.
I apologize for the slowdown. I basically had a Frankenstein this to get to work. So, the Dark Knight Cecil, stripped of his command of the Red Wings, set out for the distant Valley of Mist. Together with Cain, commander of the Dragoons, he would pursue a faceless quarry, a chance for redemption. The advent of the airship had marked the realization of mankind's most ancient dream, but man is a creature seldom sated, and he was quick to dream anew. With the unparalleled might of the Red Wings, Baron's military soon reigned supreme. Why then does its king now seek the crystals? And why have fearsome monsters suddenly begun to overrun this once calm land? If the crystals know, they share no answers, only their pure and silent light. Alright, time for some actual overworld things now. Like most Final Fantasy games, it just plays the main theme of whatever game you're playing. In this case, it's just Final Fantasy IV's main theme. There's really no reason to look around town, I don't think. There might be a couple hidden items, but I'm not sure. I don't think I can actually obtain any of them yet. So, let's just get a move on. Yeah, these guys aren't worth it. I'll just auto battle. these guys are going to have to be a little more tactful. Unless I get a crit. Okay, I guess it doesn't matter. Ooh. And surprise attack. Basically, it's their version of having a preemptive strike. They are able to attack while you cannot fend for yourself at all. Oh, you again? Oh, greetings and salutations again. Your name was Cecil, was it not? After we last spoke, I set about mapping out a new course of my life. One that would allow me to help people. But having undertaken the risk of mapping, the name of Namingway now seems rather inappropriate. Namingway became Mappingway the Cartography. Alright, let me give you this. Tame Wayfarer's map. It's an enchanted map that will draw itself as you traverse the floors of caves and dungeons. And that's not all, but wait, there's more! For each map you complete, you'll receive a fantastic reward. I hope you'll find it useful. Well then, until we meet again. Yeah, he's actually not kidding about that. I don't know where it shows up. Oh, okay. I guess we can do it that way. Yeah, basically, it used to be, like I said, this game was remade for the original Nintendo DS. Hey, we get a surprise this time. So, this mapping out the cave basically would be in the lower screen. Leave this place. Who's there? Ooh, how very ominous. Yeah, the enemies are kind of jokes in the beginning. It's not until you get to the next area when they actually become a lot tougher. Well, that'll cause a problem. Oh, they're actually using tactics. Hello. Well, color me surprised. That's some sort of joke. Cruel joke, isn't it? Okay, so that lingers. Well, we'll use this then. seem to be missing something here. Maybe I don't need to go back. Ooh, that was brutal. Okay, I get it. Yeah. Not worth it. Couldn't let me get it, could ya? Wow, I'm not even blinded and I missed. Rude. Oh. Well. How nice. Never been that way. Return whence you came. That voice. Could it be the Eidolon? Eidolons are the... Final Fantasy's terminology is always strange. Mana Baron, you know who we are? Leave at once, and no harm will befall you. I will abide no further trespass. Show yourself. If you mean to ignore my warning, yes. You must deliver this ring to the village of Mist Beyond. So be it. The mist is gathering. And time for the first boss of the game, if you can call it that. The Mist Dragon. This isn't too difficult, but this is the first time where you're able to just go all out. I should probably use a potion. Lo and behold, one of my favorite boss battle themes of all time. I forgot to mention. I never get tired of hearing this theme. Ew, that's not good. Alright. So, when this happens, you just gotta kind of sit here and defend yourself, because there's nothing you can do to the mist. Let's do the shuffle. Okay. Yeah, you get some items for completing the map, so it's actually somewhat worth it. Okay, don't have time for you all. Ow, how dare you. Now here's the village.
The ring! This is what we were sent to do?
He wished this village torched.
But why? Why?
Mother, you can't die. Just because your dragon did.
I've heard of their lot. Men who can conjure eidolons. Summoners.
Then the dragon we slew was our mother's?
You're the ones who killed her dragon?
Forgive us. We'd no idea this would happen to your mother.
His Majesty sent us to eliminate every last one of these people.
No.
Foul work, to be sure. But we'll need to kill the girl as well.
Cain!
It's her or us, Cecil.
She's a child!
You'd betray your king?
Betray him? Any man who'd wish for this is no king of mine!
I thought you might say that.
Then...
I owe His Majesty much, but not so much I'd soil the Dragoon's name in his.
then you're with me.
Baron's army is the mightiest in the world. Our flight means nothing if we remain alone. We must treat with other nations, share what we've seen. And Rosa, she must share our flight.
And she will. Thank you.
I'm not doing this for you.
Huh?
Quickly, we mustn't linger here. What of the girl?
We take her with us. Come. It's not safe here. Take my hand.
No!
We've no time. Use force if you must.
Stay away!
Wait!
Leave me alone! I hate you!
So this is scripted, so I don't even think you get any input. Nope. She's alive. Thank goodness. Cain? Cain! Well, I cannot stay here. I need to take this girl someplace safe. Forgive me, Cain. So, yeah. A lot just happened there. And now the way back is inaccessible. So, nowhere to go but to move forward. desert, huh? That's a far cry. There's the oasis. Oh, that's not good. I need to find a place to let this child rest. You need some rest yourself, too. Hail, traveler. Oh my, I've not seen a child so pale. Please get her to her bed. You needn't worry about the payment. My pardons. You've woken. You still haven't told me your name. I won't ask you to forgive me. It's my fault you lost your mother. But please, at least allow me to take you someplace safe. Seems we have found you, Lord Cecil. Please, you must listen. His Majesty, our orders come directly from His Majesty's own mouth. Surrender the girl, and he will pardon all you've done. The inhabitants of Mist represent a threat to us all. They must not be allowed to live. What? Stand aside. I think I'd rather not. And I don't blame him. I'm just going to use this because I can. Well, that was easy. I'm sorry, it's all my fault. You've nothing to apologize for. It is I who have wronged you, and apologies cannot right the things I've done. But you protected me. My name's Rydia. Rydia. Alrighty, so she's unfortunately not that remarkable. Oh yeah, there's one thing that's interesting about this. Depending on who the central character is, you can actually hear their thoughts, basically. Wait a minute, how do you change it again? Well, how do you change it in this game? That's a better question. This version of the game is a better question. Anyway, yeah, she's not that remarkable early on. She just has some very simple spells to begin with. And all she can do is summon a chocobo to kick the opponent. That's about it, sadly. There we go. Yeah, they have a little input on this, which is interesting. Didn't really need to go through all that trouble, but it is very interesting to know. This is technically a remaster of a remake. Because this game was remade, technically it was remastered twice and then it was remade. Oh, hi, Fat Chocobo. This was, so it was originally Final Fantasy II in the Western audience, unfortunately. And then it was remastered for the PlayStation 1 with the Final Fantasy Anthology Collection. Then it was remastered again for the Game Boy Advance, just called Final Fantasy IV Advance back when they were doing that. And then it was later remade in the 2000s on the Nintendo DS. So this is basically a remaster of that remake. Oh, hello again, Cecil. What am I doing here, you ask? Well, as luck would have it, I accidentally dropped all my maps and pens into that huge fissure that opened up near the Valley of Mist. Having lost the ability to map, the main mapping way seems rather inappropriate. I don't really know what to do next. I'm taking some time to reevaluate my life now. Living Way of the Vagrant. So then you get to see the bestiary from this guy. I haven't been able to play for some time. Okay, augments are a new thing added to this game. Well, this version of the game. I'm going to save those because they're useful for other reasons. You know, there's going to be plenty of opportunity. If Sword and Shield is any indication, we should be able to get the other two anyway. Right. Onward to a new adventure. Not that I don't know where to go. Oh. These are actually some difficult villains. Enemies, I should say, not villains. Ah, what is wrong with me? Prims are tankier than I thought they are. Preemptive strike, I'll take it. Wrong button. I'll get it eventually. You knight, you wield the dark sword, do you not? I beg you, lend me your aid. What's happened? My daughter Anna was tricked by a silver-tongued bard. He's taken her to Damsayan Castle. I fear I've little time. I sense something sinister. Anna, you said? Then you must be Tella. The very same. I came in pursuit of my daughter, but I cannot get through the waterway. A great monster lurks in the lake beyond, and it will not let me past. The devil is strong, I warn you. My magic alone is no match for it, but perhaps with your dark sword as well, we might defeat it. And this girl, a summoner, is she not? And one with quite some potential from the looks of it. We need to reach Damsayan too. Then the choice is made for us. Let us make haste. Okay, so I am not really going to advance yet until Rydia is at least level 10. Because since she's a pure mage character, of course she's going to be very squishy. So making her a little more resistant will be nice. And that's why I went out of my way to get this guy, because yeah. That's kind of why. He actually has good magic. Seriously? Alright, fine. So that's how it's going to be, huh? Alright, fine. If that's how you want it. Well, so much for training her. Okay. What it is, I can never do mouse and keyboard. I've tried. So is Splatfest ongoing, or is it starting up soon? Awkward moment when 4 goblins give off more experience than the local enemies in this area. Oh, that's not good. Well, not dealing with that. I like the idea of the thought bubbles because then it adds a little more depth to these characters. Wow, she has Esuna already? I wasn't expecting that. That's more of a high level spell. Oh, that's impressive. Weapons aren't really their thing unless they have some special powers, but typically the ones you buy in towns do not. Yeah, they brought back that mechanic, how special weapons can have special abilities. I missed out on the last Splatfest because I had to work. Nothing I can do about it, unfortunately. And then by the time I could do something about it, everyone was not playing anymore because they were either asleep or among other reasons. So, couldn't really partake in it even though I wanted to. These guys are barely giving me an experience now, so I'm just going to move on. They're in a waterway. Of course their weakness is lightning. Well, you never have too many of those. Yeah, sure, since it's a preemptive attack. Nice. Didn't expect those achievements. Can't go that way. Ooh, sweet revenge. Just go with your gut feeling at this point with picking whichever type you want to go with. Me, I always like grass because of just how underrated it is. I get that that type isn't great though because it has 5 weaknesses, but it's a grass cat. I know I have a feeling it's not going to be quadruped forever, and I've accepted that, but ah, well. Wish it weren't the case though, because I like it when the starters are more animal-like. Wow, I forgot that she gets such high-level spells this early. Unless, no, that wasn't in the original remake, huh? I guess they changed her learning curve. That's interesting. Okay, who let in some annoyed magic card? Which one chose grass? Out of the 3 of them. I'm getting a lot of preemptive strikes, not that I'm complaining. I'm just pointing that out that it's a weird coincidence. That was weird. Well, that just makes sense for them. That's weird. That's very rude, kind sir. just going to run from every fight now, because honestly, I'm at a point where I'm basically where, well, unless I run into these guys, because these guys yield a lot of experience. But everyone else, I'm just going to kind of ignore. That is very true. I have had some Indian chicken. Let's just say it wasn't very pleasant later on for me. Indian chicken. I've had boiled chicken before, though. They just call it they just give it a generic name. Press the wrong button. I'm so used to Switch, I'm sorry. Yeah, but even still. That stuff can be pretty painful. I've had Thai chicken before as well, and it was a lot. They warned me that it was going to be spicy. It was one of those things where it was like, oh, this isn't bad. And then after about a minute, my mouth was on fire. So next week, 2 weeks from now, it's going to be mostly me streaming the little bit of not Scarlet and Violet, but Violet, because I kind of want to just keep playing through that. You know what I mean? Deceived by some wandering bard and whisked away to damn Cyan. All because I refused to give them my blessing. And you? What drives you to them, Cyan? A friend of mine is suffering from desert fever in Kaipo. I see, and you seek a sand pearl. Then haste drives you as well. Even my magic could not avail you against the foe you face. This monster of the lake, what manner of creature is it? A vicious one, with 8 massive writhing tentacles. Let's not go there. But if we are to save your friend Mayana, we must find a way to slay it. I pray these premonitions of mine are only an old man's fretting, but if they prove true, our time is short. Alright, probably save here. That wasn't what I was talking about, but sure. can't have nice things. Alright, you asked for it. 580 kill, I'll take it. So it's going to be kind of like sporadic with Scarlet and Violet because it's going to be... There's going to be some off-screen stuff in between, of course. But might as well share some of my reactions with you all. Okay, if I recall, these guys... These guys are weak to... crap. Well, that's not good. Oh yeah, I forgot I could do that. Oh, that was pointless. Alright, well, no one says go on this inevitability. Actually, if memory serves me correctly, does teleport? Really? So you give us Toadcasters with no way to deal with it. Thanks. Well, that's irritating. Oh, this is fun. Oh, come on! Really? You give me that now? That's just not fair at all. That's not fair at all. Oh, how insulting. I'm like, they're like, Toad, no, Toad, Toad. And I have no way to dispel it. And then the character learns Toad, the next level. Sigh. Oh, and what is this? Oh no! It's our friend! We're friends. It doesn't affect him because he's not a mage. I knew they were weak to Wizard. I just love the little frog dance. It is kind of endearing. The RNG seems to not like me very much today. Hey, she can one-shot it now. Cool. Okay, I spoke too soon. I guess I've heard of worse names. Might have to wait a while though, because we're crossing over into the time period where dark and stormy nights aren't really a thing anymore. For the time being. This is why you check every nook and cranny in a cave. You never know what you might find. Despite how annoying these are with all these random encounters. Oh well. I play games with more obnoxious random encounters anyway. Oh, thanks. I can use those. Ooh, zombies. Wait, I want to troll them. Hey Axe, I keep finding Zeus's wrath. Have you been stealing his lightning bolts again? Those items are basically just how non-magic users can use magic, like Cecil in his current state. I knew it! That explains the hurricanes down there. And yes, that is still happening. Feel bad for anyone involved down there. They already got slammed by Hurricane Ian, and it's not in this. That wasn't even the end of it. Convenient. Well, considering it's Florida. I always love doing that. I always love how there's certain undead enemies you can one-shot using a Phoenix down on them. yeah, these guys. The color of what they are is a hint to what they're weak to. It's actually pretty hysterical. Nope, want nothing to do with this. Using equipment stolen from Hades. Well, so that's just how that works, huh? Preemptive strike. Okay, so there's actually a different reason why I keep fighting these guys. Because they have the chance to drop a very rare item that you're actually going to need for a quest. The chances of them dropping it are kind of low, but hey, there's always a chance. I appreciate the generosity. Of course, the cold-blooded reptiles would be weak to ice. Wait a minute. So I'm finding equipment from Hades and items from Hermes. I guess I'm the one stealing everything from Olympus now. That should be illegal. Oh, thanks. I appreciate it. Ah, keep pressing the wrong button. Curse you, Switch! Ready yourselves! There he is! It's an Octomammoth! So this is actually pretty straightforward. He's weak to lightning and darkness. So just basically pelt him with thunder as much as you can. Hit him hard with Cecil and then heal if you need to. It's pretty easy. Excellent! The beast is weakening! But don't be lulled into thinking we've won. A wounded beast is a dangerous one. Well, he's not wrong. No, just for once. Just because I can. Pretty straightforward boss fight. We've done it! Dam Cyan is just beyond this waterfall. So yes, you just go straight through a waterfall. Because that's how that works. The Red Wings, but at whose command? How's that for something? Anna? Oh, Anna! You're that bard. You're the one responsible for this. No, please. By the way, this is where that bad translation "you spooty bard" came from. Yep, there you go. Yeah, we have gotten to that point, pretty much. Of course, then there's the Steam Deck, but that's besides the point.
Oh, Anna! There's life left in you yet.
Father. Edward. He is the Prince of Dampian. He disguised himself as a bard to avoid attention. Forgive me, Father, for running off with him. Edward, I'm in love with him, Father. But I could not stay without my father's blessing. I was about to return when...
The Red Wings laid siege to us, led by a man named Golbez.
Golbez?
Yes, a figure clad in armor of deepest night, his strength beyond that of mortal man.
And the Red Wings' purpose?
Our crystal. And then they rained fire upon us. I lost my mother and father. Then Anna tried to shield me from their arrows.
You love this man that much?
Father, please, forgive me. I was so selfish. Edward, I love you.
Anna!
Anna? Anna! This Golbez. Tell me more of him.
I've heard he came to Baron only recently. It seems he's using the Red Wings to steal crystals.
Tears do not bring back the dead, boy. Anna's death must be avenged. I'll find this Golbez.
Tella, not alone!
She was not your daughter. Her killer will die by my hand.
Anna!
Coward. You're a man, aren't you? A grown man! Stop crying. I have.
Rydia.
You're right. I'm nothing but a coward, just as you say. That's why I'm just going to stay at Anna's side. It doesn't matter anymore. Nothing does.
You're not the only one who's grieving. Anna would not wish to see you fawning like a fool. Please, I've desperate need of your help right now.
But how could I help you?
My name is Cecil. A friend of mine has taken ill with desert fever in Kaipo and needs a sand pearl if she is to live. And for that, I've need of your aid.
You need my aid.
I do. Rosa's life depends on it. I beg you.
This woman you speak of, she means a great deal to you, doesn't she? As Anna did. As Anna did to me. In a cave far to the east dwells a monstrous creature known as an antlion. The pearls you seek form from the fluid the beast secretes as it lays its eggs in the sand. There is no overland route to its den. We must cross the northern shoals to get there. A hovercraft is docked here. With it we can reach the creature's cave. It can bear us across the surf to Kaipo as well. Come. We must hurry.
While this game doesn't have as sad of a death as that, I will mention that
Farewell,
there
my
are
love.
some very heinous things that happen in this game. Serves me correctly, it's down there, but I'm trying to remember if there are any secrets that I can get at this point. That's where I'm supposed to go. That's where we have to go later. I guess not. I don't recall this cave being this intricate in the DS version. It gets worse the more you look at that statement. Okay, spider still. So one thing I will say is that this game does have a difficulty limit, whereas the DS version didn't. Basically, you play it on the highest difficulty in the game. Hence why some enemies are so tough that I've actually wiped them. There is one boss that you absolutely have to cast slow on, or else you're going to die. You don't even have a chance to do anything. By all means, attack my tank. think it was. I mean, it's generic enough to work. I forgot to swap the rows, I just realized. Whoops. Oh well, I'll do it in the next battle. Yeah, the battle music is exclusive to this game, kind of. Because it was, the boss battle theme was actually reused in a different game. Mario RPG, Legend of the Seven Stars. Yes, really. Yes, really. Huh? Oh, right. I can't finish this one yet. It's the little things. Guess what these guys are weak to? I love how they make it so obvious that you're like, you've played enough games, you're like, nah, it can't be that obvious. When it actually is that obvious. Of course, this was a game made back in the early 90s, there's that. I already have one, so nice to have a second one, I guess. Selling fodder. Ouch. Oh, that sucks. What's with the duplicate items? Not that I'm complaining, it's just... that is kind of weird. Well, definitely can't have too much of that, especially since, I don't think we have access to slow, do we? Nope, I didn't think so. Okay, so I guess I'm at a point now where I don't have to waste spells on them. Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot this was here. Emergency exit. Well, you can probably guess what that item does. And let's go ahead and heal up. Yeah, this dungeon's only 2 floors, which is not bad. Well, that was rather painless. So, I mean, that would make the boss almost impossible. This is where the antlion lays her eggs. Eek! There's nothing to fear. Antlions are quite docile. They won't harm you with this. Here, let me take one of her pearls. Ah! Rydia, with me! Okay, so this guy doesn't really have much of, Oh, I didn't know that he was actually weak to ice. That was lucky. Ow. all bosses are vulnerable to slow. It's actually kind of weird. Makes no sense. Why would an antlion try to harm us? Monster populations are swelling, and beasts once harmless now turn hostile. Something is afoot. Cecil, we have to get back to Rosa. Right, let's go. Okay, let me check something real quick here. Unprofessional, I know. No sense in prolonging this. Let's just get out of here. Escape. Not the weapon shop. Nope, don't need the weapon shop. There's the armor shop. Sometimes I think I need to get my eyes checked. Can always use some extra money and just offload the crap that you don't need. Rosa. Cecil, oh, you're safe, thank goodness. What were you thinking, Rosa? They told me you died in the earthquake at Mist. But I knew it couldn't be true. Forgive me. I didn't mean to make you worry, but Rosa, what's this talk of a man named Golbez? The king called upon him to lead the Red Wings in your stead. His Majesty has been acting even more peculiarly since Golbez came to Baron. He's not himself. I can't be sure, but I have a feeling Golbez is the one manipulating the king to gain the crystals for himself. The water crystal you took from Mysidia, the fire crystal of Damsian, Fable's wind crystal, and the earth crystal of Troya. The fire crystal has already been taken. This is Edward, Damsian's prince. It's thanks to him we were able to save you. And this is Rydia of Mist. Do you feel better now? I do. Thank you, Rydia. And you, Edward. If Damsian has fallen, he'll be swift to move against Fabul. We need to... You need to rest. We'll move to Fabul and warn them. But how? There is only one road that leads there. It lies through Mount Hobbs, and the way is blocked by a wall of impenetrable ice. Rydia, you can cast fire, can't you? No, I can't. But you're a summoner. Surely you've learned this spell. It's the most elementary of all. Rosa, you're in no condition to be going with us. I'll be fine. I won't be a burden. I am a white mage after all. Cecil, Rosa wants to be with you. Alright, we'll all go together. It will be dark soon, and we should leave early in the morning to make sure you get enough rest. I will. Thank you, Cecil. Now, despite being a white mage, she's far from useless because she comes equipped with a bow and arrows. That actually makes her decently formidable. You wouldn't really expect that from a pure mage character. Ah! I just had to do that.
Anna!
Edward, I can be with you but for this moment. The spirit calls me onward to become a part of it again.
Don't leave me, Anna!
Edward, you must be brave. Golbez cannot be allowed to have the crystals. You gave your love to me once. Now share it with all the world.
Anna, my love. I will try. But what would you have me do?
There's one of those in every city in the game. I think there's actually an achievement if you watch all of those. Probably save. Might be a good idea. Rydia, will you please try to cast fire? Rydia? You can do it. I know you can. I don't want to. You don't want to? I hate fire. Her village was burned to the ground by that ring we delivered. Please, Rydia, listen to me. You're the only one among us with the power to melt that ice. We can't make you do it. But unless we make it through here to Fabul, a lot of other people will be hurt. I know it's not easy, Rydia, but please, you must be brave. We all must. Please, Rydia. You are the only one who can do this. Bit of a plot device, especially since we're about to scale him out with a lot of undead on it. So we're going to kind of need fire in order to succeed. What'd I say? I got a little ahead of myself, it seems. Yep, time for a little quick backtracking, because there's something I completely forgot to do. Ah, my neck. But now the weapon shop actually has a point. Yeah, she's better off using that. Trust me on that one. One thing I like about this is you only need one of those arrows. In this version, she has infinite ammo. And other games, you had to keep buying arrows, and other versions of this game, you had to keep buying arrows, and it was so irritating. I hated it so much. But, oh well. Oh yeah, that's another thing I forgot to mention. One thing that this game does, which is a bit of a rarity when it comes to Final Fantasy games, well, yeah, a rarity at least in this genre. As you can see, there is room for 5 party members. I can't recall any time a Final Fantasy game did that. Well, that backfired. Gonna have to be a bit more careful, it looks like. Bombs! Well, it wouldn't be a Final Fantasy game without them. I'll have to retake that. Also, unless you have a death wish, do not cast fire on those bombs. It is actually not a good idea. That's a nice detail. They never really showed that the bridge was out before. Ah, yes, and that is the reason why that's the reason why they gave you the gold needles. Because these guys, I believe, can actually... Well, it's far worse than I thought. Thank goodness they missed. That could have been very bad. Because for those who don't know much about their Final Fantasy lore, if ever somebody uses Tornado or Maelstrom or some technique like that, it knocks you down to basically critical HP. Ooh, I'm getting good at that. I'm getting good at that placement. And tactical save. Oh, nice.
What's this? Clad like that? That's a monk of Fabul.
That's so ordinary pro. We have to help him. Yes, 5 party members. I cannot recall if there was another Final Fantasy game that let you have that many. Oh, so it's gradual healing. That makes sense. I didn't mean to do that. Didn't really work too well for them. Oh well. You have my greatest gratitude. I am Yar, Grand Master of the Monks of Fabul. We came here for training and found death instead. A great host of monsters waylaid us. I am the only one who survived. My monks were fine, strong men, but even they could do little. We are on our way to Fabul. A man named Golbez is taking control of Baron and is using its forces to seize the world's crystals. And you think he intends to come for our wind crystal as well? Yes, and soon. He has already taken the fire crystal from Damsayan. Fabul will be next. And our monks slain. The castle is all but undefended. The few who remain in Fabul lack proper training. We would have no hope of fending off a strike from Baron were it to come now. The monsters that beset you were most likely sent by Golbez as well, to eliminate us and leave Fabul defenseless. If that's true, he may be moving against your kingdom as we speak. We must hurry. We'll aid you in whatever way we can. I am grateful for the offer, but there is no reason for you to be dragged any further into this. Our stake in this conflict is no less than yours. I am Prince of Damsayan. Rosa and I are a Baron. And this child here lost all she knew because I allowed this enemy to deceive me. I see. Then I will most humbly accept whatever help you are willing to provide. Come then, time is our enemy. Fabul lies east beyond the mountains. We'll go at once. Yeah, maybe I should, course the monk is the tank. Of course. Too bad this isn't FF7, otherwise I'd risk running into Yuki. Driving through the woods like this. Surprise! It's not my birthday. So they mentioned cottages. Basically, the difference between tents and cottages are tents actually, I don't think they restore status conditions. And the other problem that they don't do is they don't revive any fallen party members. Like I said, that's what cottages are for. Doing now, you ask? Well, I was forced to flee here from the Dempsey and in the wake of that awful attack. That was when I realized that such horrific events need to be recorded for future generations to remember, so I borrowed this equipment and set myself out to work. Having found my true calling, though, the name of Flaming Way no longer seems quite appropriate. From here on out, I plan to capture the various and sundry events of the world as they unfold. Recording Way the Journalist. Alright, I meant to tell you. I passed the bestiary of mine to a friend who lives in the Chocobo Forest. And I think these are just, the cutscenes. Item shop. Especially with the loud and boisterous music. I think I might be further in the castle. That's right. I haven't found the pup yet. Those jars and barrels crates and barrels look awful. They look like just cutouts. finally come home. This is my beautiful wife. My love, this is Lord Cecil of Bear. He and his companions came to my aid on Mount Hobbs. Truly? Then I believe I owe you my thanks. But do you really have time to be here making introductions right now? Again, that just happened. No big deal, just slept in the king's bed. Oh, young, so you've returned. Your Highness, I return with urgent news. A man known as Golbez coming for the Wind Crystal, and with all the might of Baron behind him. What? You're sure of this? These people before you came to warn us. Who might they be? Your Highness, this is no time for introductions. Your castle must be secured and quickly. Armor would have you for one of Baron's own dark nights. Why should I trust you? Their trustworthiness is proven, Your Highness. I had already lost my men and fought for my own life when they came upon me. They could have stood and watched me die, but they aided me instead. I assure you, your enemy will not wait as you do. Please, you must believe us. It is an honor to see you again, Your Highness. It has been many a day. If it isn't Prince Edward, I'd hardly recognize him. How fares Dem, sire? It has fallen. The fire crystal is ours no more. I lost my mother and father, even my beloved Anna. Tell me you will not let your own land suffer the same fate as ours. Forgive me. I only found it hard to believe you spoke the truth, but it seems you do. Still, without our monks, there is little we can do. Will you aid us in our defense? These men have both strength and courage. By your leave, I would have them stand with me on the front line of our defense. If that is your wish, I will trust your judgment. Might you two ladies assist our healers? Certainly. My kingdom's fate, then, is in your hands. Your Highness. Very well, then, Cecil. Edward, with me. Cecil, be careful. I will. And you too, Bradia. Keep Rosa safe for me, you hear? Enemies! Attack! So basically I made that guy commit seppuku. We'll die like dogs out here. Retreat to the keep. Forgive me, I've drawn you into a hopeless fight. I told you before, this fight is as much ours as anyone's, and it isn't lost yet. They're breaking through. We cannot hold them here. Fall back! Isn't the throne room just upstairs? It's alright. The king is taking cover elsewhere with the women and children. We only need to draw the enemy here and crush them. There is no place. This is no place for us to make a stand. I locked the door. We must stop them here. Where is the crystal? In the chamber above us. What are you doing? That's no monk. Think? There's too many of them. We've no choice. We'll make our last stand in the crystal chamber. Ah! Edward! It's been some time, Cecil. Cain, you're alive. I am. You'll fight then? Of course. That's the very reason I've come. But Cecil, the one I'll fight is you. Cain? A duel, Cecil. What do you mean? Draw your blade. Why, Cain? I will not answer your questions. What's come over you? Be silent. This is the end, Cecil.
Cain, even you now?
Let me ease your suffering.
You'll do nothing!
Stop!
Rosa.
Cain, tell me you've not turned traitor.
Don't look at me.
Cain, why do you now hesitate?
Golbez!
You're him, the usurper.
So, you are Cecil. Allow me to give you something. A gift to remember our meeting.
Cecil!
Let me through!
I did not come to treat you well. Cain, enough of this foolishness. Bring me the crystal.
My lord.
Don't do it, Cain!
Rosa, let it be.
Oh, you care for this one. Then let me take her along as well. To hold in trust until we are gracing the chance to meet again. Come now, Cain.
Black armor, an ominous theme,
It would seem your life
powerful
is spared.
magic. All he needs is a
Cain,
lightsaber.
wait!
No. But there is a connection. Rosa. What's wrong with you? They took Rosa, but they didn't hurt her. We just need to rescue her. And the crystal, we can take it back too. She's right. It's my turn to help you, Cecil. Let us heal our wounds and think of a way we might free Rosa. Yes, thank you. Exactly. It becomes a bit of a bargaining chip. To take on Gold Bass, we'll need an airship. But the only man who knows how to build one is a Baron. Is there no way we can enter the kingdom? The Red Wings comprise the brunt of Baron's power. Its maritime forces are relatively weak. If we go by sea. Then we need a boat. I will ask His Highness to lend us one on the morrow. We've done so much for him and for our kingdom. He will not refuse such a simple thing. Thank you. Who was he? His name is Cain. He was my friend. We'd sworn to fight Baron together. Let's see. I am sorry. Come, we should rest and recover our strength while we can. careful and make me proud. Show them what you're made of. I will. You too, Cecil. Of course. I trust you'll handle things here while I'm away. Oh, don't you worry about that. Take care of yourself, you hear? Why don't you take this with you? So you're Lord Cecil then, eh? Heard all of that. That's easy. We'll be laying anchor in Baron before you know it. Let's not linger any longer. Anchor's away, boys. Aye, aye, Captain. The engineer of Baron's airship. He should be able to help us. Let us hope he is still safe. You're shaking. No, it's nothing. What is that? Impossible. The tales were true. It's him, the Lord of all waters. Leviathan!
Don't stand about! Reap the seals, you witless dogs!
Young! Edward!
Where am I? Rydia! Edward? Young? I'm alone then. Alright, so back to the world map as a frog. I think that's where we will end things off here.